Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Chloe Mitchell, and my co-host here is Ella Shirado, and we will be discussing whether social media is making us more social or if it is hurting our social lives. We are presenting this for Psychology 321, Social Psychology.
Within this presentation, we dive into the topic of how social media and its repercussions affect the social self. The main question we are asking is social media really connecting us? Social media allows us to engage and converse with tons of people all over the world, but it also limits the amount of face-to-face interactions we have when having a normal conversation. The social self is how we perceive ourselves in relation to others. The perspective that social media can provide us may be biased or distorted when it comes to relationship building and communicating with people around the world. A few other questions we asked were, do online friends count as real friends? The purpose of social media is to be connecting people and making it easier to socialize, but is that really what it is accomplishing? And how does social media strengthen friendships?
This slide covers the negative effects of social media in our lives. With great power comes great responsibility. Such responsibility is often taken too lightly, resulting in the reason why social media causes harm to our social self. A global study presented in the article Studies Social Media Making People Antisocial and Jealous, conducted by Kaspersky Lab, found that about 1/3 of people communicate less with their parents, partners, children, and friends just because they follow them on social media. After COVID happened, it was extremely hard to adjust back to communicating face-to-face and making sure that we're not lacking in our emotional connections and relationships.
This slide covers the positive outlook on social media making us social. Social media can have a major impact on making someone more social. In this slide, we listed key points from an article titled 5 Positives of Social Media, Why Social Media is Good for Us. Those being that it can help strengthen relationships by being able to consistently talk to someone no matter how far they are from you. You can create new connections by talking and meeting new people on the internet, whether that be through social support groups or just regular chat rooms. With certain programs that are offered through social media, it can also help benefit kids academically. By studying more online with different types of apps or websites, can be more beneficial and more entertaining. It also helps shy individuals feel more comfortable and confident when talking to people. They can feel like they are in a safer environment. Lastly, it can help promote better habits. Social media influences everyone who uses it. By watching positive things on social media, it can influence you to start bettering yourself and obtaining new positive habits.
After researching this controversy, we chose to side with the belief that social media is negatively affecting our social lives. Although social media can be very beneficial, the risks and byproducts of which cause more harm than good. Communication skills suffer from the lack of face-to-face interaction. We also found that social media provides unrealistic expectations for social media users, making them think that they have to fit in some type of mold, causing insecurities and anxiety for not being able to fit in with societal views. Social media is also not trustworthy. If you were to meet someone face-to-face, it would be a lot different meeting them online, as face-to-face, you're able to see exactly who you're getting, while online, you never know who you're getting or what they're telling you is true, which makes it way harder to create relationships. Social media also decreases the value of interpersonal relationships amongst us because you really don't get to deep dive into that person on the internet the way you would face-to-face.
After doing research, we found 3 sources that we believed were the most credible for the information needed for our presentation. We found 2 sources for social media making us antisocial, and 1 source for social media making us social. The information for these sources were used in the previous slides, that we're talking about the key points of reasons why social media can make us either antisocial or social. These are the links for all of the sources we used.
Thank you.